Hi everyone, this is Verdilit here, and today we have another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. Today we have a match against Aaron. This match was uploaded by request because I didn't want to upload it because this team is not perfect yet. But it's almost perfect. The only extra Pokemon is the Vaporeon. And also Garchomp needs to get a Stone Edge. So this is an intense match and a proof that this guy, or in general, OU isn't the strongest thing out there as most people think. The strength of teams is based on the synergy, not the tier set by Smogon. So let's watch this battle and see how this intense battle goes. My opponent leads off with his Majora, aka Sticky Webs guy. I lead off with Power Wolf and go for Taunt because I'm expecting the Sticky Webs. Now the Thunderbolt is obvious, so I go for Hidden Power Ice, predicting the Marowak to come in. But he sends in his Grumpig, which has the Thick Fat and probably the Assault Vest. I go for Hidden Power Ice and this does nothing. So I switch out and go into my Scizor, the Irene, which is a reference to Claymore as well, by the way, if you know who this character is. So I go and use Sword Dance because this thing can't do shit to me unless he has Hidden Power Fire or something. So, oh, I'm sorry, Bug Bite, because he didn't want to mess with this, right? Sorry, I just woke up and I'm kinda hazy. So go for Hidden Power Rock, which is this new thing I wanted to try since it activates with Technician. But it turns out to be absolute shit, so I might run Knockoff instead. So I switch out his Majora, goes into his Lazuli, which is the Lapras. I go for Surge Dance on the Majora to punish the Sticky Webs or whatever. So he switches out, goes back into his Majora, intimidate me again, making me neutral with the Sword Dance. I go for Bug Bite. This was meant to hit the Lapras, but he switches into his Majora, which is actually bad because I wanted the +2. Goes into his Marowak, and honestly I predicted a Fire Punch, so I went into Elnishmi because honestly like I said, I predicted a Fire Punch and I wanted Rocky Helmet to activate, but he goes for Rock Slide, and Marowak is a huge threat in Trick Rooms and Sticky Webs with its base, I think base 300 attack or something ridiculous, because if you give it the Bone Club it's gonna do way too much damage. I mean, I'm max HP, max defense, and this Boomerang is doing way too much damage. So I switch out, go into my Power Wolf, predicting the Boomerang again. And I have nothing to switch against the Marowak, so I just go for Hidden Power Ice, doing some damage on it. And he goes for Rock Slide, which will destroy the Power Wolf by like ridiculous. Honestly, I should have kept my Thunderous because the Sticky Webs, and he can evade the Sticky Webs. So go into my Scizor, get caught in the Sticky Webs, Bullet Punch, and this barely kills, which is really horrible for me. And he takes me out with the Boomerang. I wasted my Scizor for nothing. And now I go into my the Pokemon with the highest defense on the team, which is besides the Hippowdon. And I just go for straight up Earthquake because it turns out I have speed, by the way, which is really horrible. I could have done that a long time ago. And it goes into his Florian, thinking that I'm Scarfed. I didn't Mega Evolve to bluff the Scarf, so he might think I'm Scarfed, or I don't know what his thought process was. Most likely people will think I'm Scarfed. So I Mega Evolve and go for the Fire Blast, but since the Sticky Webs are up, he's gonna be faster and put the Reflect. But I go for Fire Blast, which bypasses the Reflect. And this doesn't kill. Now, here my idiot brother advised me to use Iron Head. And I told him if Iron Head doesn't kill, you're gonna buy me dinner, and he agreed. So Iron Head didn't kill and I got free dinner. So yeah, could have just went for another Fire Blast. But who knows, I could have missed. So I go for another Iron Head because obviously it will kill. So he goes into his Lazuli, the Lapras. Now I need to stall this thing with the walls and shit. I think the Vaporeon is my best option since I can take the Ice Beam and the Scald. So I get caught in the Sticky Webs. And he goes for Rain Dance, feeling comfortable, not fearing the Garchomp because of the walls. So he goes for Freeze Dry, which is super effective against water types, and this is ridiculous. His team is like really well made. I really love his team. So I go for Toxic and Hydration. I completely forgot about that. I was like, oh, what's Lapras ability? Probably Water Absorb or something. It has Water Absorb, but it's not the only ability. So it goes for Freeze Dry again, and this looks like a 3-hit KO without the leftovers, but thankfully for the leftovers it's gonna be 4-hit KO, and I'm gonna manage to stall out some of the walls. Now this is dangerous. He definitely has the momentum. He's going to win if I continue to play like this. I need to do something. So my plan here is to stall out the walls, and then I can Thunder with my Galvantula. So unfortunately he used Reflect before Light Screen, which means that the Reflect will go right now, but not the Light Screen, so I can't send out my Galvantula. But since I have the Focus Sash, I send out Galvantula, put the webs up, just to make Garchomp come through with its power against these guys. It's my only hope to use the Mega Garchomp. So he goes for Surf. This does way too much damage, but it doesn't matter because I have the Focus Sash. Light Screen is off. I go for Thunder, take out this thing. Now he goes into his Assault Fist Grumpig as his best option. And his last Pokemon is Mega Gardevoir. So maybe I can do this. Maybe if I put the Sand up to boost Steel moves by 30% because of Garchomp's ability. So go for Bug Buzz. This doesn't kill because, like I said, he's probably Assault Fist. He goes for Power Gem. Take out my Galvantula. The rain stops. And now I go into Nishmi. I know Nishmi is useless against both Gardevoir and this guy because it will die from one hit since I'm a defender and not a special defender. So I hope to actually live. But he goes for Energy Ball and destroy me. And now my only hope, Garchomp on the Sticky Webs. Now we are at speed tie, so Garchomp is probably faster than the Gardevoir. The thing is, I'm not max speed. I'm max nothing actually. A little bit of speed investment and attack. So I'll go for Iron Head, boosted by the Sand. Take him out. And my last hope is that this Gardevoir is actually invested in anything but speed. And since it's a Trick Room, it's a high it's a Sticky Webs team. It's a high possibility that I can outspeed. Since I didn't invest in my speed because I have Sticky Webs up, and I think he'll do the same. So if I outspeed, I win this game. If he outspeeds, he wins this game. So, and he outspeeds and goes for Moonblast and takes out my Garchomp, unfortunately. But it was a really good battle, and the proof that tiers are bullshit, because people with OU, I mean mostly on Showdown and stuff like that, I completely destroy them. No, right now I'm sounding extremely cocky. I mean, it's usually easier when the guy against me has Heatran and stuff like that, and because they're really predictable and I know what they do. But you can see here I went for Toxic, which wasted a turn on me. It was a bit irrelevant because in the end Galvantula took it with Thunder. But as you can see, I had no idea what his team wanted to do or anything. Unlike the OU tier, which is, I mean, not the OU tier, I mean the Pokemon in OU tier, I'm not gonna say they're bad. I mean, I'm running a mostly OU team. But most people think that if you just stack OU on your team, that's it, you're going to win. It doesn't work that way. It works with synergy and stuff, because personally, like, I win a lot of battles, and when I slap random pokes from my PC, that's it, I just slap this guy and this guy and this guy and this guy. Even if they like took me to the top, like my Sleep Talk Garchomp and stuff like that, I end up losing. You can't just slap random pokes with each other and just win. You need to actually plan out the team. This team is planned out in a decent way, but the Vaporeon needs to be replaced and the Garchomp needs a Stone Edge. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this battle, and I enjoyed this guy's team, and it's a really fun team to battle and fun team to watch. This is why I prefer to play on Wi-Fi and battle passerbys rather than battle on Showdown. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this game, and see